All right, you guys hear the music, the sweet, sweet sound of the menu music of Final Fantasy. Well, this is the Biggie broadcast of the 2021 Spring Tournament Chaos's Comedy Tour. My name is Daniel. I'm going to bring you all the action here as best I can. You, the fans out there, are going to help me out. This is the matchup of... well, ranked 51 Lifereboot against ranked 14 Thunderclaude. They're about to get started in about 25 seconds, 30. But Lifereboot did go 1 and 2 in pods, made it through the last qualifier, managed to make it through. Thunderclaude 3-0, dominated his pods. He made it through, punched his way into brackets. And as you can see on the little tracker, I do have the blessings and the cursing for the brackets. They did draft. We're starting. The Lifereboot's already off to a grand start here. I'll have to sync up our runners here. Sync them up just a little bit here. 13. No. Alright, there we go. We got everything all synced up. We're looking great. So, one of the cool features, if you haven't noticed about the bracket flags, well, we get a cool thing, a dangerous thing, where all our treasure chests, well, not all our treasure chests, about 40 treasure chests out of what, 240 treasures can have a monster in a box. That is going to be a B-side encounter we can run from. But it could hold weapons, armor, pure, soft, heal potions, more money. So, could be great for experience, could also be awful if you die. But about a minute 28, we're already taking out Garland, we're getting the key, so hopefully our runners here remember to save. Both runners remembered that they gotta save before going back in. Thunder uses his 1/10. Lifereboot says, I need spell charges. Couple other options here. We don't have the bridge, so, well, okay, I lied. There's the bridge. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. We have the bridge now. Guess I should probably mark this on the tracker. And the sweet bottle. Well, now we have access to, we have access to Provoca. Normally, the bridge is hidden somewhere in the inner seas. These guys got lucky. We can now go to Provoca and get those tier 2 spells really early. Generally, I've seen it with brackets. Don't get it. I mean, obviously we have the ship, but, you know, it's whatever. Who takes the ship? I'm walking. As my great co-op partner, Gregory Puff, would do his historic Inner Sea tour, where he walks around the entire place. Yes, the incentive chests are still shuffled. The one good thing is key items. Oh, we got Harm 4, we got Life, so White Mage can do something. A lot more than what our Black Mages can do, kind of, minus the Quad X. But, yeah, so that sounds exciting. Is this the new Dangwoo podcast? Oh, we got Bane? Oh, this is Easy Street. Thunder doesn't buy Bane. It's gonna take a little bit longer, I think, to take all these fiends out. Or, well, if fiends, I mean by Bicky the pirate. Huge advantage for Lifereboot. Crushes Bicky the pirate. Poor Thunderclaude is gonna take multiple turns to take it out, though. The one-man thing. I mean, I might just hop in the improv room and just be like, alright, Caleb, entertain the masses. Cloth iron plus 3 shields useless. Picking up cloth armor, that's 1 absorb. Right? When did Rafe... How did Rafe find out about my channel? What is this? Hello? So we're gonna do the Matoya check here. This has got to be for money, I would assume. Maybe we get a juicy monster in a box. Or a giant sword. Alright, so we don't have the canal. We can't leave the inner sea. So we've got Ice Cave that's incentive, we have Marsh Cave incentive, and we have Crescent Lake. Thunder's doing the Crescent Lake check. With Quad X, he can actually do the XPs, potentially, if the Peds don't roll high with that Quad X. Life 2 is available in Tier 6 Magic. There's Cake. Cares about any of the other spells. Ogres with Glance. Oh, we can leave the inner sea. Hooray! I think Lifereboot took like 3 or 4 encounters just trying to get to Elflin there. Just from the dock to Elflin. Hey, monster in a box. Just a bunch of bulls. Doesn't take it. What? Quad X or Bane? Kinda surprised. I mean, it's not a great experience, but you never know what's behind it. Could have been a Masa. Adam in there saying that the monster in the box flag is a pack-a-pull. Pack-a-pull. Exit. Hey, we can do Marsh. Hey. Slow to high. Wow, look at our clear spells. What is it? Lit 3, Bane, Quad X. That's all we got. Oh, Harm 4. Rafe. You know what? I don't even think that is Rafe, honestly. I think that's Caleb's secondary account. I think he's like hijacked that account and is writing it. You can't trick us, Caleb. So, Lifereboot with the exit charge. I don't have to wait. He doesn't have exit yet. Heading off to Marsh, says, I got a thief. I'm gonna run. Hey, there's There's a good monster in the box. Give us that fighter. Quad exit Lifereboot. Get it. We almost have exit already. One more level and we'll have exit on that white mage for Lifereboot. Oh, he's gonna check some spike tiles. Here we go. I see the others. So, y'all might be wondering what exactly Thunderclaude is doing. For anybody out there, well, it's simple. If you fill up your inventory, completely filled up, you actually don't get an encounter and you actually see the item that's there. So what he's doing is, so if he runs into a monster in the box, he won't actually run into it if it is a weapon or an armor because he's going to fill up his inventory. Now, if he finds something that he likes, let's say a masa or, I don't know, a ribbon, he's going to have to go into his armor, going to have to drop something, and then pick up that said armor. Now, if that armor happens to be behind a monster in a box, he still has to fight it. And Lifereboot's gonna take the bull. He wants to see what is behind the bulls. So poor Lifereboot there actually goes back, gets a bunch of bulls, and well, I guess he gained a level. Kind of worth. We have exit. The canal came from the Crescent Lake Sages. Thunderclaude can leave the Inner Sea. Lifereboot hasn't done the Crescent Lake check yet. But he's gonna do Marsh. I don't think Thunder's gonna do Marsh, but crazier things have happened. A lot of people say never Marsh. Me, on the other hand, I'm already diving ice. I probably wiped 6 or 7 times already, but I've already gone ice. I think Thunder decided to take the absolute longest way to his ship. Doesn't matter though. That's right, Rojo. If you're not in ice inside the first 20 minutes, you're doing it wrong. Oh, Thunder gets the ever-tasty double fighter. Now, what Lifereboot could have done for anybody out there, he could have ran from them, then came back and tried to encounter manipulate to get 2 fighters, and he would have gained like 3,000 experience like what Thunder gained. And the wolves are, well, oh, they have mute touch. That's awesome. And run's not running. Run, still not running. Oh no. Oh, I think Thunder's doing the Temple of Fiends lock check. There is a spike tile here behind the lock, so this is something that a lot of people kind of forget, and we're rewarded with Sahags. That seems good. All I hear on the left-hand side is just Lifereboot getting pummeled. I'm like, something's got to be dying, right? Nope. Everything's over triple digits. Fastest promotion locked. We can learn that. Black mages actually have black wizard permissions. So this is actually really good, kind of a good party comp for the black belt that doesn't like to promote. We have access to black wizard spells with our black mage. There's the crystal. Caleb's asked his latest commentary material. I don't have any commentary material. But we got Frosties. That's B-side. I think they got Paralyzing Touch, though. And, Lifereboot, the person after my heart here, just full on greed. Still checking stuff here. Love it. Well, bye Black Mage. Bye Exit. He's still greed checking. A mad lad. Burt Reynolds joining us in chat. What did he miss? Well, Lifereboot found the key item, greeted, got, well, punished. Thunderclaude's trying to find what's behind the Frost Dragons. All that effort leads into Kribe's. So both runners are, well, having fun? Yeah, Lifereboot greeted. He found the key item. He continued to check chests and a couple spike tiles, and he got wiped out. So Thunderclaude here, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, these Frosties are between 279 and 300 HP. Oh no. Lifereboot gets the crystal. I'd say, I don't know. Both runners seem to be around the same. Now, if Thunderclaude had been able to get that Ice Dragon kill, experience-wise, and get himself going, that'd have been interesting. Now, one thing to point out is, when Lifereboot heads that way, does he spend the time on Ice Dragons? Or the Frost Dragons? Because if Lifereboot spends times on Frost Dragons, you know, we're kind of the same. But if he doesn't... This was drafted. Thunderclaude deferred to Lifereboot. Lifereboot started with a Black Mage. Thunder came back with BB Thief, and then Lifereboot came out with White Mage. Lifereboot, knowing that he's either gonna do the crystal, yeah, okay. So he saves at the river tile, Gonna check Matoya to see what it is. If it's nothing that he really needs right this second, he'll probably reset out. And head over to Crescent Lake because he knows it's either going to be Crescent or it's going to be Ice Cave that's going to give him progression. There's the crown. Honestly, I think we take that. We're happy with that. This was drafted after knowing. Most, outside of the mad lads that decide that they're gonna draft beforehand, most drafts will be done after the seed is rolled. Oh, what initiative. That was really lucky for Thunderclaude. I don't mean like lucky, but that was kind of important there, because Arm 4. Zombie D's rolled. Oh my goodness, look at this tile. Thunderclaude finds a very, very delicious tile to get himself going. The Whiz Vamp low rolled under 200. The Zombie Dragon's got about 205. Now we haven't seen what kind of spells or skills they have, because we got great turn order. Those Whiz Vamps, if they hit, are gonna hurt so badly. There's the Adamant. Oh, they got Paralyzing Touch. Uh-oh. That's no bueno. The Kindly Old King gives us the Adamant. Good thing we're right in the area. We decide to sail the high seas. Sail the high seas. Okay. Hooray! Oh, the floater! Oh my goodness. Well, alright. I mean, Thunderclaude is in the area though. He's got the key item, the crystal, so the fact that he went to Marsh is kinda big here. Yeah, definitely dodged a huge thing here for Thunderclaude. Unfortunately, he's got to make his way out. Doesn't have exit. So now the only thing that's going to be a little rough for Lifereboot here is, I mean, it's not really rough because he should know it pretty soon here. Once he gets the airship, he'll go to Crescent Lake, he'll talk to him, he realizes it's the canal. More than likely, he's got to go to Ice Cave. We in the air. We floating today. Gonna do the bottle turn-in. There's the slab for 26,000. Now it'll be interesting. I would assume Thunderclaude's going to do the crystal turn-in at this point. I don't see why he wouldn't. But crazy things happen. There's the tail. That's not what we really wanted. Yeah, he's making his trip, so he's gonna have a little bit of a fetch chain going on here. There's the canal. Hooray for Lifereboot. Hey, it's more experience. Well, I guess while I got a little bit of time here with both our runners doing little odds and ends here. Tomorrow, Tuesday, May 4th. We got 3 races already on the books. Demon Frog versus Cyrannus. 9 p.m. Eastern Time over on Randomania. 9:30, the match, well, spicy match. Ale Markin versus Lord Fizzlebeef. That'll be on RPG Limit Break. And at 10 p.m., Angel FM up against Rubes. That'll be over on Speed Gaming. So that hour block is going to be loaded as Sarda gives us the power bonk. Sleep is for the weak, Rafe. I'm sorry. I mean, we're pretty much set here. If we're Lifereboot, I mean, Thunderclaude also here. Like, we have fast that's learnable. This is the thing we were talking about, or I spoke of earlier. How long does Lifereboot try and do these Frost Dragons here? Or does he get better luck? Alright. Lifereboot. Eyes widen. Says, these are going to be tasty. Wow, nobody gets hit. So the armor that Lifereboot bought seems to be paying off a bit more. We need that Lit 3 to come out. Oh, what a dodge by the black belt. 2 dodges keeps him alive. Lit 3 almost finishes it off, so... Alright. Lifereboot with a little bit of armor, able to get it done. Now, the only... Smartly saves. Now, the only thing is Lifereboot hasn't seen the Paralyzing Touch, so when it comes out, could be devastating, depending on what he decides to do. Well, there's the Paralyzing Touch. Oh, it hit our Black Mage. There's our floater for Thunderclaude. He's going to do the bottle turn in. That's going to lead into the tail. So the one smart thing for everybody... Oh, wow. Nuke and Temper is level 7. Or tier 7 magic. But the one thing... The beautiful thing about Quad X is... It takes out one of these Paralyzing Touch Frost Dragons. Instantly. Which then obviously has one less punching dragon. Unfortunately, our BB goes down. Lifereboot is forced to reset. I'm kind of surprised Lifereboot's still staying here, but if we're gonna get initiative like this, yeah, okay. But that's Sandworms. Hello. I think Thunder found the superior choice unless... Oh my gosh, everything's got Paralyzing Touch. Sandworms got him, but it's way too late. Sandworms are so much safer compared to these Frost Dragons. But it looks like it wasn't off the hard reset. Random encounter. I got all excited for nothing, folks. I apologize. Alright, so our deal's got 1, 2, 3 spike tiles here. We're on B side, so 3 eyes out there, possibly. Iron goals, although I don't think we can handle iron goals. The Thunderclaude actually bypasses the mud goal tile. Oh no, Thunderclaude got the zonk all the way back to start. Will not pass go. We're out of houses, Lifereboot. I think we need some houses. I like to play. Gonna make the trip. See if there's something else out there. Red Goyles have got Trance. Fantastic. Non-elemental. So if you're new to the Final Fantasy game, or wondering why our runners are trying to find spike tiles and raise them up, well, the Black Belt's damage basically increases every level. Their punching damage is based on their level. And they get breakpoints at 11, 21, 32, and 42. And essentially that is 4 hits, 6 hits. Oh, is it 10? Oh, I thought it was 11. So apparently at 10. For some reason I thought it was 11. But they get 4 hits at 10, 6 hits at 21, 8 hits at 32, and a whopping 10 hits, or 10 swings, I should say, or punches, at level 42. Basically a one-punch machine that hits 10 times. So if we can get that One Punch Man up and running, hitting anywhere between level 32 and 42, we're doing pretty well, especially with Fast and Temper being available. This is for everybody out there too, because this will be going up on the YouTube, so thanks a lot for watching if you're coming or hanging out on the Final Fantasy Randomizer YouTube. Lifereboot uses the money from the Frost Dragons, gets that sweet, sweet slab. Yeah, it looks like that sandwiches were on the power cycle. They're hitting a lot less compared to the Frost Dragons, and they don't have paralyzing touch, so that makes it a lot easier. One of us, one of us. Ooh, there's the Tyro. Quad exit. It's gonna be less than 300. Alright, I lied. So the sandwich station does have stun touch, but they're really not. I mean, the good news is there's nowhere near as many as compared to the Frost Dragons. There's a white shirt. That's a zonk. Unfortunate. That wasted a good couple minutes there for Lifereboot. Less money. Going for the Brack. There it is. Alright, so we still have Ice Cave available. I completely missed what Ordeals had. That's right, it had the cube, so... At this moment, it's starting to look like our Ice Caves are progression. And how long will Lifereboot take before he goes to the desert, maybe, to try and grind a little bit? Because as of right now, that is our safest thing. Unless he goes to Ice Cave and he finds the 3-eye tile there. But he really needs to get that going if he's going to do it. So, the interesting, at least in my head, Caleb brings up an interesting thing is well, Waterfall's pretty safe. Yes, Waterfall is definitely safe. Now, as much as I know, we don't have the Oxyel. So we're basically going to the on-rec location just for the Waterfall. I mean, kind of got to make your decision what you want to do, and it looks like Lifereboot's made his decision. We're going to go to Waterfall. A whole lot of tents. Like it. I mean, the beauty thing about the Waterfall play, as Caleb's mentioning, is the fact that we have exit. We go there, we knock it out, we're done, we can leave, and we can decide what we want to do. Nacho's hitting hard with Poison Touch. That's fantastic. We actually did, both runners actually checked it. Goats Pirate. It's actually one of the first checks, I see a lot of runners do. Thunderclaude continuing to grind here. I think we're about 7-8 minutes worth of grinding here. The paralyzing touch has really slowed down Thunderclaude here, but we're at 6 hits. BB's hit level 25. I like the fact that this overworld grind is literally one step. There's our grind tile right there. Lobsters. Guaranteed best. Bye, Nuke. Oh no. This is not good. Oh no. Not like this. Oh, the crit! So much for Waterfall being safe. Oh no. Bad turn order. Into a huge crit on the Black Mage. Lifereboot is forced to reset. Thunderclaude has downed his Black Mage now. That Black Mage was about 25, so... Gonna have Temper, gonna have Nuke, gonna have a lot of Casa Fast. But the important part is, we're getting a lot of experience for our Black Belt. Money Merc saying, Ruby behind lobsters. Don't you do that to Lifereboot right now. Lifereboot really needs Thunderclaude to do this check here. Do the slab. Do the entire incentive fetch thing. Waste a little bit of time. There's the ruby. Really, Money Mercs? You monster Money Mercs. Hey, there's a defense sword. Thunderclaude could possibly miss that. That's actually not bad at all. Cast Ruse when used. The waterfall play, big dud, unfortunately. So we have Ice Cave left. Well, Lifereboot also has Ordeals. Guess I should probably mark the ruby here. No. Good news for oh, there's a T-Rex just sitting there for Thunderclaude. That's a one-step encounter, by the way. That was a one-step T-Rex. This siege just threw the best overworld encounter at them and said, "Here, enjoy it." White shirt. Thunderclaude says, "I'm gonna reset out." Alright, folks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some blue steak. Yeah, it's got a little bit of HP, but it don't matter. Lifereboot makes the play, gonna go to ice. We know that's gonna have progression, but Thunderclaude here gonna probably be able to take this all the way to 42 or just about. And then he's essentially just gonna be able to go. He's gonna revive that thief. So one of the advantages here, so Thunderclaude's essentially going to revive that thief. Even at low levels, that thief has a really good run chance. And he's just going to run from everything. With all encounters being runnable, he's going to save a lot of time. Lifereboot needs to find this T-Rex really quick. But even then, he's got to be able to take out the T-Rex quick, too. Oh, there's a ribbon find. Cute hat has been found. Now, I'm trying to think here. The only thing that I think helps Lifereboot here is if we find the 3-eye tile. I think that's the only thing that saves him at this point. And the 3-eye tile has got to be really easy. But then but even then, a T-Rex right now, with how that encounter goes... Yeah, or worms, yeah. If worms roll very low attack damage... Yeah, strength and low HP, that would be really good too. But that's... I mean, look at that BB on the right-hand side. It's just... It is one-shotting the T-Rex... And it's loving that experience. I mean, it is the it's a safe grind if you think about it, because he's saving after every encounter. One step save, one step save, one step save. So it's not like you can lose your grind here. Well, there's a fighter. Not a bad grind tile. But it moves the encounter table. It's not safe. Not like the T-Rexes. Thunderclaude tries to dive bomb into Volcano. And looks like Thunderclaude's gonna do Volcano. Take out Carry while he's here. After doing this, he's gonna probably do Ice Cave, I would assume, since he knows it's gotta be progression unless he goes to Waterfall. Okay, so Oxyale, not what Lifereboot wants. Because that's going to push him farther away from the desert. And, I mean, to be completely honest, I mean, this early grind is kind of huge for Thunderclaude here. Oh, Lifereboot's going for the fighter tile. He exited out. He's going to go for the fighter tile. Blink, you miss it. Carry's already down. I blinked and missed it and didn't even notice it. Buy the lamp, Thunder. Buy the lamp. Yeah, as Demon Frog is pointing out, I mean, with a one-step encounter, I mean, you might have forgotten it was there, which, you know, it happens. Especially if you don't hard reset a lot. Maybe you just kind of forgot. But yeah, with a hard reset, with an airship this early, I mean, you gotta check. You gotta check the desert. But these aren't bad either. I mean, but as we said, it's a mid-dungeon. We have to re-dive the said dungeon. And then we have to run out of that dungeon. Thunderclaude has hit the gas pedal, says, I'm doing the first two fiends here. Carry and Lich before I do anything else. Doesn't even dive ice. Alright, let's see how this black belt's doing here. Can we damage the fighter? No. That's a pretty evasive fighter. We've got about 6 hits, don't we? Oh no, we don't have 6 hits yet. We're close. One more level to go and we'll have 6 hits. Exits out. Okay. No, 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 life, no. Oh no. That is too far of a dungeon, Lifereboot. But I understand. I mean, I understand it because... So... At least I can... I see it because I've done it too. And I think a lot of runners do it, especially with a black belt, is... You get tunnel vision. You find a tile that is, quote, good, and you tunnel in on it. Now sometimes... And that's one of the hard things about the black belt is, honestly, is... Do you keep with the grind you find... Or do you, risk it and move on? Us, the viewers, or myself in the broadcast booth, we can see this and go, oh yeah, we have a lot better grind. It's a whole lot easier to do. All you gotta do is go up to the Mirage. As a runner, though, a lot of things in your head. Two orbs advantage for Thunderclaude here. The one-punch machine that is known as the Black Belt doing work. That is level 43. Another trip down. Gonna hang out with the fighters a bit longer. Thunderclaude's gonna do the same checks. Going to get his ribbon. So, Demon Frog brings up a good point in chat here. You see a lot of runners, or some runners, will only go to like 38 or 40 and then take the fights when needed to hit that level 42 break point. Thunderclaude, since I think because he found the T-Rexes, they are a very high experience fight, like what you said. I mean, there's no point not to. It's only 3 fights. Get it done with. So, fighters have Brack is not that terrible. We have a ribbon. Now, that's actually really good if you think about it. Because if you can get your white mage... Alright, well I just okay, so we finally have 6 hits. But if we can get our white mage bracked, that's not too bad. Alright, 6-hit black belt. Oh boy. This is a rough grind. You gotta find an... Okay, there you go. There we go, Lifereboot. I like it. He got some levels. Probably... I would have checked, I think, Volcano. Spike tiles, maybe, before I went back to Ice Cave. Because this has got spike tiles too. I think Lifereboot, to really get back into this match, I think really needs these lobsters to ambush like every single time. But I mean, I don't see that happening. There's the steak. It's his sweet, sweet ruby. Here's another ribbon. Thunderclaude's never going to get that. Oh, Agamas. If only that was a grind tile. Although, we already know steak was the better one. Or the T-bone. T-Rex. Thunderclaude's gonna go Kraken side. Gonna try to take on Kraken while getting the incentive. The incentive should be the chime. And the floating castle is going to lead into the loot. We have not seen it, so one of these is going to lead in, or this will lead into the Mirage, or the Chime, and then the floating castle will lead into the loot. All locations have been checked. So Lifereboot's checking chests here, probably hoping for a monster in the boxes that he can take as he goes. The one punch black belt over on Thunderclaude side just tearing through Sea Shrine, upending those poor sea creatures. Alright, we got 2 chests left. Nope. TNT is found on Kraken's side. Alright, so this is actually going to be a very potential. I'm hoping Lifereboot equips a ribbon onto his black belt. Because Carrie can have Blizzard, Thunder, Blaze. And it looks like it's since Ink Mist. Oh, there's the damage poison. That's not what we want to see. No skills. Come on, Lifereboot. Oh, big punch! On the right-hand side, though, we're about to see Kraken 2 take on... Kraken 2 survives the first punch. I'm sorry. Black Belt Punch! Trademarked by Lord Fizzlebeef. Thunderclaude gets his third orb lit. 3 orbs to 1. Thunderclaude's got a commanding lead at this point. I said trademarked by Lord Fizzlebeef. Come on! So demanding, that Lord Fizzlebeef, I tell ya. There's our chime. All we need to do is clear out Mirage and the floating castle. Get our incentive item that's probably going to be the herb, which will lead into the loot. And we're in go mode. Not demanding but broke. I mean, that's fair. Alright, so Lifereboot's going to continue exploring while trying to gain levels. Going to try and do seafloor. Now, based on what I just saw on Thunderclaude's side, Kraken 1 actually hits pretty hard. And wow, there's the herb really early. Mirage 1, couple checks in. We're in go mode. Thunderclaude is gonna hit the gas pedal. Lifereboot needs possibly some of the worst RNG possible for Thunderclaude here at this point. And it looks like he's gonna counter manipulate to nachos. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love me some nachos. So, for any of you that is in YouTube, you don't get to see what's going on in my chat right now. And it's basically pizza talk. Pizza, pizza, and more pizza talk. Somehow the Spring Tournament 2021 has turned into pizza. Alright, so Lifereboot really needs to go Kraken side. Gonna go Mermaid side. I kind of understand it. We are lower leveled. Maybe gain some levels as we go here. Unfortunately, we know it's Kraken side. More time lost for Lifereboot. Put Twitch chat in Thunder's webcam spot. You know, I probably could have done that, and that'd have been interesting. But at the same time, I'm not sure whether or not we want all of our YouTube fans out there to have to listen to the nonsense that's going on in chat right now. I mean, you guys are awesome, and keep it up. So, Money Mercs points out we should have put a thunder gif where the boat is. And I almost put his old 2019 co-op logo there. Back when Thunderclaude was teamed up with Minochi85. The thunderous recap. But Thunderclaude, 1 hour, 4 minutes, and about 38 seconds, enters Temple of Fiends Revisited. We're gonna punch. So commanding lead here, as you can see here. Thunderclaude showing a lot, showing the power of the desert grind, how good, why the T-Rexes, well, are kind of sought after if they're easy to kill, why sandworms are so important early on. I agree, Spellzap. If you're not gonna if you're not gonna validate your run properly, for shame. Lifereboot gots to run out of mermaids. Nothing there. Gotta check the TFC chest. Gotta check up that north room. A semi-trailer full of steak is validation enough. Alright, we're gonna punch Lich. Lich trying to rub misses. And there goes Lich. That was anticlimactic. Thanks a lot, Lich. Couldn't even put up a fight. The true hero here is Thunderclaude. Manages to feed the entire world with meat. T-Rex meat, that is. Big punch. Lit carry 2 goes down. Doesn't even get a turn. Oh, that was easy. Is this the nerdiest version of esports? Yes. Yes, it is, Caleb. Welcome to speedrunning. Final Fantasy Edition. Hey, we found a Bane Sword for Lifereboot. Alright, we're gonna punch. We're gonna fast. We're gonna cast Invis for the heck of it. We're gonna hope Kraken doesn't be mean. 666 damage. Thunderclaude is cursed. Or not. Kraken cast Lit 2. Wait a minute. Demon Frog's telling me that Forza is in the Olympics now? Sorta? What? Alright. Tiamat 2. Second to last hope for Lifereboot's hopes. And it's not looking so good. That black belt's almost hitting for 900 already. That's 1300. See you later, Tiamat 2. You weren't able to do anything. Little hard when you're 2-rounding these fiends every single time. With 976 HP, I don't think you're gonna go down very often at these percentages. Alright, Thunderclaude trying to punch his ticket into the round of 32. If he wins, he will take on the winner of the Walls of Jericho versus Cheesinator match. Fast comes off, gets great turn order. Doesn't matter, that's 1200 damage by the black belt. We're gonna cast Nuke, we're gonna punch, another punch! Trademarked by Lord Fizzlebeef. The Nuke takes the kill! Black Wizard gets it! Who needs a black belt when you got a black wizard to take the kill? GG, well done by Thunderclaude there. Finishes with a racetime.gg of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 11 seconds. What a performance by Thunderclaude. The second match of the Spring Tournament 2021. And unfortunately for Lifereboot, that will end his journey in the brackets, the playoffs, if you want to call it. Playoffs? What a grind for everybody out there. That was a great pickup with the sandworms. Great pickup into the T-Rexes that we found. Lifereboot's gonna try and take on Kraken 1 here. Gonna try and finish it out for everybody. This is actually going to be a rough fight, I think. We do have a defense sword, though. There's our winner of the Thunderclaude. Bane Sword misses. Big Punch, 5 hits for 196. We're gonna brack. No broken into pieces, except Run got broken into pieces. Kraken slapped. Brack ineffective. Uh-oh. We're down to 2 light warriors. Oh boy. Brack coming out. Ineffective. Not what we wanted to see. Fire 2. Hey, we'll take that. Alright, we're gonna try and change the RNG a little bit. Come on, Brack. Give it to Lifereboot. Or not. That was a silence touch, by the way. That's not good. Darkness. Our evasion went down. We're powering up. We're channeling our inner Goku. 30 minutes later, we'll be able to Spirit Bomb Kraken. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Lifereboot. Lights, well, hasn't lit his orb yet. Has to make the journey to the altar. Going to heal. Very important here for everybody that doesn't know that. You haven't lit the orb yet. Now you've lit the orb. Could have gotten encounter. We've seen it happen. You can wipe. Not good. I know. So now this might be where he finds out about the T-Rexes. It'll be interesting to see maybe if he does like a little head nod, you know, like a little smile kind of a thing, saying, alright, I know what Thunder did. Question in chat by Krellin. Where did Thunder grind? Sandworms, that was on the northwest side of Mirage. On the way to Ordeals. Got him up to about 21-ish. Actually, about 25. Then found T-Rexes on the way down to Lefane. And was able to take him out. Grinded that all the way up to 42. Yeah, if you can find T-Rexes and you can, yeah, they are definitely a mid-grind, mid to late game grind. And, well, Lifereboot's gonna do our deals here. Gotta do our deals, because Cube's here. Has Chime already. Hopefully he's got a little quicker pace getting through here. Thunderclaude had a little issues though. Might have gotten lost a little bit. Doesn't matter though. I guess while I got a little bit of time here while Lifereboot. Wow. Blood goals, rock goals. Just to remind everybody for tomorrow, Tuesday, May 4th, once again, 9 p.m. Demon Frog versus Cyranus. That's going to be on Randomania. 9:30, Ale versus Fizzle on RPG Limit Break. And at 10 p.m. To finish out the Power Hour, Angel FM versus Rubes over on Speed Gaming. Actually, it's going to be Speed Gaming Prime. So, 3 races within that hour, 3 big matchups. Make sure to pay attention tomorrow. Tune in, multi-stream it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Thunderclaude obviously winning, as you can see. Will be taking on the winner of Walls of Jericho and Cheesinator matchup. Walls of Jericho and Cheesinator will actually be playing Wednesday, May 5th at 10 p.m. That will be on RPG Limit Break, so... be able to see who the matchup is between... or who their next matchup is in a couple days. Demon already saying he's gonna drop the ball and lose. If there's one thing about this community is how everybody downplays. It's really funny, and I'm saying it because I do it too. But it's really funny how everybody downplays and has no confidence. There's the cube. Thunder, you were actually slightly behind for a little bit there, but that grind really helped you in the fact that, I think, yeah. Yeah, the desert play really paid off. Lifereboot was able to make use of the Frosties because he got a little better turn order and stuff like that, but he stayed a little too long and it kind of hampered him there. And then he just never went to the desert. And he's not going to find T-Rexes because he's not going to... wait, he might find it here. Power Select? Nope. Doesn't do the power or the hard reset. Gonna miss out on the T-Rexes, but finds the herb. Knows he's in go mode. Find the T-Rexes. Nope. Alright, so let's look at it this way, folks. Okay, so Lifereboot grind tiles that he knows of is Frosties and Earth. We have the Fighters in Ice Cave. I think that's all we really know about. Now, he obviously knows that Thunder's already not done. So he might try just a low-level black belt dive and hope to finish it off real quick. Well, you know, try and finish it with a low-level black belt. We didn't really see anything, but you can't really see anything when a black belt 2-rounding. If we can get to 32 with the black belt, we're probably looking a lot better. You know, it's actually interesting. I was just reading something on our Discord here. The Final Fantasy Randomizer Discord. It's funny is the Encounter 8 was actually bugged for the longest time. And what Encounter 8 is generally all the dragons. The gas dragons, T-Rexes, all that stuff was bugged and it wasn't actually being shown up on the encounter table. So, with it being fixed, this is the reason why the desert grind has become more popular, because T-Rexes can now actually be found. Gas dragons can actually be found in Waterfall. Which is also funny though, is it also does the exact opposite in some location, or in some cases, where it can actually make it harder for you to complete dungeons because those enemies can hit harder. Well, there's our Agma grind. Unfortunately, the grind is a little late. Definitely not as good as the T-Rex grind though, because we're gonna do it 4 times. So these Agamas are essentially going to take anywhere between 1 and 4 rounds to take out. Even with all 4, I believe we're still only gaining little more than a T-Rex. That's only going to take 1 to 2 rounds at most, or 1 round actually. So yeah, the T-Rex was just way too good today. The T-Bone. I think those Agamas have 3 hits, so that's kind of dangerous. As you can see there. Alright, so 3 Agamas gave us 15,000 experience. 2 of them gives us 2,000. So if we get all 4, we get about 2,000. Or 20,000. Sorry. But it's going to take 4 rounds to kill. And this is one of the things people like Gregley, you know, Cheeseinator, anybody that's really good with, you know, what's worth experience, the effort and stuff like that, they can read what's being given to them and know that, you know, this is an efficient grind, this isn't as an efficient grind. For Life Reboot, this is an efficient. This is an efficient grind because, well, that's the only thing he's found, essentially. I mean, a one-step power cycle grind. Yeah. Now, I mean, if you think about it, Thunderclaude's original grind with the sandworms weren't exactly the most or the quickest of things because of all the paralyzing touches that they had. Now, could he have done the T-Rexes before? Probably not. We didn't have nuke access. Probably wouldn't have been able to. Oh, and for sure, you can get the grind, which got them into it. But, I mean, as you saw with that, though, is if they have something that's annoying, like paralyzing touch and stuff like that, they were just annoying enough where it slowed them down a good amount. But it was still the better choice, because we didn't have anything really to get us into the mid-game. Because we had the hard-hitting Frost Dragons, fighters that were highly evasive and hidden in a deep dungeon. Agamas we can't get access to unless we did an early ice dive, which none of our runners did. Since ice led to Oxiel, yeah. Like, you would have had to done ice instantly, somehow make it over into Oxiel and do that. Just to get the chime from the TNT. Then do the cheeky dive of let's dive Mirage, but then you just run into T-Rexes anyways. Alright. We're moving on. I think we're level 41 for that black belt. Oh no. We're running into bad men. Oh no. This is... Oh no. It's gonna end right here. Oh. He's thinking about it. Oh. Oh no. Alright, unfortunate. So the forfeit there, that is the scary thing about running or trying to do a solo black belt through Sky. You get caught, and with the amount of enemies that are there, you can pay for it. And Life Reboot is an amazing sport. And congrats, Thunder, well deserved. Thank you, Life Reboot, for participating in the Spring Tournament 2021 Chaos's Comedy Tour. Thank you for being an amazing sport about it. Thank you for participating. Thunder, I wish you the best moving forward in your match, either against Walls of Jericho or Cheesinator. Everybody else, thank you for stopping by, hanging out with me as I did a Bicky broadcast of this. I talked a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for keeping around and talking about pizza, because now I'm really hungry. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Everybody out in YouTube land, you can join us if you do a search for Final Fantasy Randomizer. Do a user search, you'll be able to find us. Anybody in chat that would like to take a look at the YouTube, I got links for you. Come hang out. It's youtube.com/c/Final Fantasy Randomizer. Without the special. Gotta edit that. But thank you all, everybody. Thank you and have a great